Yeah, it was a pretty quick turnaround. So obviously we were on a pretty big low there, coming off that tough game against Union. But when I heard the news, I was basically in shock. Didn't know what to think for it to be an NHL offer and something I've dreamed about since I was 5. It just, it's undescribable. Right, I hadn't talked to him much beforehand, but I actually went and took a visit down there the Wednesday after Saturday's loss, and then kind of just toured the facilities and met with some of the upper management. And the thing that really sold me on them was that they saw me as a player the same way I see. The grittiness, the tenacity, and they didn't expect me to be this high scoring guy. They expected me to just bring in a edge and play with that, and bring it amongst the guys. Yeah, I said this in the program, and some of the guys were joking around with me. But when I came in here, kind of just ran around with like a chicken with his head cut off. Not with much purpose. And the coaching staff, especially Coach Schaefer, there's taught me to be a more efficient player. Think the game out more and make better decisions. I think that's something that's really going to help me at the next level when the game is kind of slowed down, more controlled, and it's more important to be on point with your plays and your decision making. I would say my consistency. I'd have great games when I first came in. Like preseason, I put up 5 points. Thought college hockey was going to be easy, and then the next few games I came out and I struggled to make a tape to tape pass, and that's something that coach harped on me on and told me that at the next level you can't do that. It's just you're not going to make it if you can't figure out your consistency, and that's something that I've prided myself on, which has started in practice. And I think I've done a lot better job at that this year. Yeah, obviously my neck injury is just one of the bumps in the roads I've had, but I think that, along with all the adversity and the ups and downs I've had in my career, I think that's what's made me such a consistent and such a tenacious hockey player. The development team, I kind of went through struggles there with injuries, and then obviously the big neck injury there. But I think that's something that just has helped give me more and more motivation to strive to be a better and better player every day. Just I know it's cliche, but we really do have a family here on the hockey team. It's something that you spend every single second together. That whether that be living together, coming to the rink for practice, or going to classes and studying together. That's something that just even the little things of hanging out, watching TV, and just spending time together. I'm sure from guys that I've talked to that play pro now and have played in the past, they say that the college experience, it's not like that. It's more of a business-like mentality where guys are there to play, and there's not much downtime like that. I would say obviously kind of like my career in general, a lot of ups and downs. When we came in here, coming off a huge high, almost making it to the Final Four, losing in that last 8 game, and then the next year, being with a neck injury and a lot of injuries, having a difficult year, and then last year being okay, and this year obviously not even close to what we expected. But there were some big wins and there were some big losses, so I'd have to just classify it like my own personal career, a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, definitely for me, that first NCAA double A tournament game where Roger Craig scored the game winner to put us past Michigan. That'll always stand out in my mind. And then both the Harvard games these past 2 years at home, ending in dramatic fashion with just the huge crowd here and the atmosphere, bigger than it usually is. It was something I'll never forget. Yeah, it's something that I don't think you really understand what it's like unless you've done it. I know coming in, my recruiting visits, it was an unbelievable atmosphere, but to actually be on the ice and skating in front of those fans and have them cheer your name, it's an incredible feeling that I know even at the next level, it's not even going to come close. Like I said, kind of like with my injuries too, that's something that's just like that's something I like. I like being the underdog. I like being the guy that people continue to doubt. I've been doubted my whole career, and I'm sure I will be doubted for the rest of it moving forward. But that's something that just gives me that extra motivation on the ice, and something I'll tell guys here too. Just don't let it set you back. Instead, use it as motivation and use it as a tool to help you be more successful. No questions, not having any schoolwork to worry about either, just simply focusing on hockey. Not that I didn't take advantage of my academics while I was here. I think that's something that, everyone appreciates a skill guy, a guy who can put up points, but, people really appreciate the guys that go out there and battle every day, and I like to think of myself as one of those guys, and I think, like I said, people just are attracted to those guys, and it's kind of great to see how small of a world the hockey world is, and it was funny, my phone blowing up there talking to guys that I haven't talked to for 5 or 10 years, but just to know that they supported me and had such a huge effect on my hockey career just shows how small this hockey community is.